Make it happen, baby.
Greasy hands.
Bro, I know my shit is dumb greasy. Just had some chicken wings. Not gonna name the spot. Just had some chicken wings. Not gonna tell y'all where it's from because they don't sponsor us. So.
Right. So if they're not sponsoring, then we not promoting, and they can eat a dick. All right, y'all. What's good? What's good? What's good? We coming to you live from the Brooklyn and Bronx Zoo. You know what time it is. You are tuned in to the Fuck Is You Talking About podcast. I am your host, Young God Blow. Joined is my boy, Jay Sean the Dawn. Let him know who you is, baby.
Just Jay Sean. That's me.
Just Jay Sean.
And it's time to get it moving. No laptop here today.
Yeah.
Because it's charging. I also forgot to bring it over here before we started recording. So.
Word. And on top of that, we fake. Don't need a prompt. Like, we just going off the top of our head with everything we be saying.
Taisha. Shout out to my son.
All right, shout out to Nelly. Shout out to them Floridians. Y'all slang is fucking annoying.
Green hair, jit.
Green hair, jit.
That's probably how, but them niggas probably feel like how we feel when people say bacon and cheese.
Wait, dead ass
like,
type shit be.
Corny.
Wait. I spent 1 week there, and them niggas had me talking like that when I came back. I was chilling with my little brother and all his mans. I was like, nah, there's no way all y'all niggas talk like this.
I spent 1 hour with Nelly, and we all started talking like this, so I can imagine.
Bro, there wasn't a single sentence that didn't have Taisha. They're not even saying type shit. They're saying Taisha.
Shout out to them. Shout out to my Floridians.
Shout out to the Floridians, bro. You know I rock with y'all heavy.
So last episode, right, we had ended with some would you rather's, and Joe was the supplier, and
word. And
I had thought
of the cokehead that was sniffing what I was delivering.
Why I gotta be a drug addict in this?
Because I'm the supplier. What would you be in this scenario? The buyer, right?
Why I gotta be drugs? Why can't be buying from a legitimate business?
Nah, that's not what we're talking about, though.
I see.
Not the Fuck Is You Talking About podcast. Come on, baby.
So, Joe had most of the would you rathers, and I had none. I didn't think of any, but today I was thinking of something for y'all.
Put it on me.
So I got some would you rathers.
Put it on me.
Hang on to something. It's about to get real.
I bet. I'm all ears.
Would you rather be black in the 1940s and 50s? Dark skin, not your color right now.
I mean, it didn't matter if you're not white. Them niggas is not rocking with you. But okay.
But you very noticeably, like from a mile away, they know.
Right.
And you're not in a northern state. You in Alabama.
Oh, okay. So it's the 40s, 50s, Jim Crow era. Dark skin.
Deep in them countries.
Okay. And in the sundown town. Okay.
Or, would you rather be a woman in the Salem witch trial era?
Oh, hell no. So here's the thing, right?
Either way, you're gonna die. Like either way, you're not gonna live. It's what kind of life do you want to have?
But in the Salem witch trial, am I doing witchery?
Doesn't matter, bro. You know what happens in the Salem witch trials? They're gonna be like, "Hey, you look good. Let me get some top." And you'll be like, "No, I'm married." And he's gonna go, "Witch! You're a witch! Kill her!" And you're gonna die.
So basically nowadays, just minus the dying part, right? Because you don't give a nigga top, you fake a thought anyway.
Yeah, really though.
So all right, I'm either gonna be burned at the stake or I'm gonna be burned at a cross.
Yes.
That's a crazy.
Yes.
That is a crazy. All right, so
that's what we're about here. Fuck is you talking about? You know,
that is crazy. This is very thought provoking, and I could go in depth on what I would rather do, just about everything. But fake. I mean, I want to know how it feels to have a pussy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And if I get stoned for it, so be it. I want to know how it feels to have a
you gotta know how it feels, alright. Them niggas gonna make sure you know how it feels, alright.
They go gangbang.
They gonna make sure you know how it feels, alright. If you don't want to be a witch, you gonna have to know how it feels. That was crazy.
So I'm either gonna take 200 licks by a whip, or I'm getting 200 dicks by a whole bunch of niggas.
And you're choosing the dicks? We gotta investigate this thing, man.
It might feel good.
Hey,
Nah.
We're opening a formal investigation on
I don't know if I still want to stand on what I said, because if I stand on that, that is fucking gay. That's fucking.
I wouldn't.
Bye, my body boy.
I wouldn't.
But I don't know, man. Like, that's tough. But like you said, death is imminent anyway. I might as well have fun while I'm going.
This guy is scaring me.
Yeah. What would you? What would
Be
you?
black, bro. I'm killing them, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna be a mercenary in the night.
Okay.
As soon as nightfall come, they can't see me. I'm ducking and
Ultimate
moving, bro.
Black Ops.
They getting it, bro. I'm gonna do one family at a time, so I'm gonna be like a little servant. You know, nobody's gonna suspect me.
Right.
Yes, Master Oz comes clean right now, and then when I leave, I just wait behind the house. Sun go down.
That's what they're gonna hear right before they die.
Yep. That's not a good.
It's the humming assassin.
4 episodes in and we're canceled already.
Oh yeah. I mean, but hey, listen.
We had a good run.
Yeah, we had a good run. But
got one more.
y'all fuck with this though, so that's all good. Lay it on
One
me,
more
bro.
for you.
What's up?
Would you rather fuck with a girl that has a 8 out of 10 body,
8 out of 10 body, okay.
8 out of 10 face,
All right.
2 out of 10 personality,
Okay. All right.
or
All right.
fuck with a girl that have a 5 out of 10 body,
Okay.
6 out of face, 6 out of 8, 6 a 6 out of 10 face,
Right.
and an 8 out of 10 personality.
You know, I can't fuck with people with shallow personalities, bro.
I feel you.
Like, you could be the baddest bitch on the planet, and as soon as I see that you got a walk personality, I get turned off immediately. I be seeing it all the time on, like, social media or, like, reality TV shows. Like, bitches be looking good. And it's crazy because I was talking to my girl about this last night. Like, once you open your mouth and I see that you're like, yeah,
That I hate you.
yeah, it's not it. I'm like, I wish the worst for you. Bitch, die today. Fuck you. Fuck you, die today. Nah, but, yeah, I'd rather have a fire-ass personality than a fire body. You know, fire bodies come and go, but a fire personality is hard to come by.
And this is why I asked you this, because you're intellectual. I'm taking the bitch with the fat ass. I don't care about none of that, bro. I'm taking the bitch with the fat ass.
Wait, so she had a 5 out of 10 body, and that 5 out of 10 is not an ass?
Nah, I like to think of 5 out of 10 like an average body, like she got a little booty, but like
Like a little bubble butt?
nah, I need some.
Yeah, I'm an ass man, and I really
right.
love ass.
Shit.
But like, here's the thing: I'm an ass man. I love all types of asses. I make do whatever I can.
What do you mean by that? What did you mean by that when you said that?
I likes you and I wants you. Now we can do this the easy way.
All right, that's the end of the show. I'm taking you to HR.
Nah, but you know,
Sexual
like,
harassment.
I mean, listen, I've had my fair share of fat asses, flat asses, all that. You know, I'm pretty sure you probably have too.
Yeah, I'm a nasty, bro. I don't care about your personality, bro. I used to talk to this girl. I won't mention her name, but that was my little boo thing for a while.
Right.
And to this day, I hated every single thing she talked about. She was into, her whole personality was like crystals, one of them crystal girls.
I can't stand those type.
On our first date, she brought a crystal. She was like, yeah, this is a crystal. Wish me safety and good luck and this, that, and the third. And I was like, all right, whatever, bro.
Yeah, and to the people that are into crystals, you shouldn't feel offended by this, but you should also do not make that shit your whole personality.
I'm shaming you.
Like, one thing I hate is when it don't matter what you are. You could be from the hood. You can be a sports head. You can be a nerd. You can be gay. If you make the one thing that you are, like that you're a part of your whole persona, I can't stand you. Like, in life, we're meant to be put out there to be unique in our own individual way. If you're just one thing, bro, like you're fitting a stereotype, one that gets casted onto those people, so it's not fair to the other people, and two, people just don't want to be around you, bro.
That's 100% true, and I personally hate you, and I will make you feel bad about everything that you like.
Yeah, but them crystals, horoscope girls.
So right, I was talking to this girl, and I was like, all right, like whatever she's talking about, and I should have learned my lesson there because when we was getting into it or whatever,
right,
it was fire, but it wasn't like, oh my god, this is the best thing I ever had. I think it's because like she was cool or whatever, so I hyped it up in my head, but then when I actually reflected on it, I'm like, that shit was kind of trash. Now I used to date this other girl, horrible personality. She didn't talk about one thing, but she could also not talk about anything. She was my first college girlfriend.
Right.
She was Guyanese. And I love talking about this story because she, I don't know if y'all know any Guyanese people, but Guyanese people mate for life. Like, they have a boyfriend or girlfriend from like 6th grade, and they will have them for the rest of their life. So I was talking to this girl when I got to college. She's Guyanese. And we were like, you know, we was together or whatever, but like she could talk about nothing. Like everything she said was just like filling up space. Like I would not
like
talk.
just fucking word vomit.
Yeah, and her body was like a 2 out of 10. It was not good, but her face, she was beautiful.
Okay,
she was a beautiful girl. She was like a 10 out of 10. So I slapped. I'm a nasty nigga. I tell y'all this all the time. I'm nasty. And so I think it's a funny story because flash forward to today. I be seeing her boyfriend like pass by sometimes, nigga that she was with in 6th grade, but when we was together, she wasn't with him. So
Like they took a little break, or
they took a little break.
Okay.
So whatever the case is, right? And they together still. So when I be seeing that nigga, I be passing him. He be looking at me. Like, bro,
like I really slapped your shit.
Bro, I used to dumping that, bro. You kissing it, bro. I used to dumping that. Like, here you go,
you
bro.
Frenching my kids.
Like, stop, bro. I used to dumping that. Don't look at me no type of way. I used to really shoot that shit up, bro, every day, bro.
Nah, oh my God. You saying that reminds me of 2 stories. Which one do you want to hear first? I have a college story, then I have a story about fucking with a bitch that had a dude.
Tell me about your college story, because I don't hear about a lot of your time in college. So this will be
Got you. All right, cool. So I went to Buffalo State for like 1 year, right? And it was because my ex at the time, I was long-term first girlfriend. She was 2 years younger than me. So I graduated from high school, then I worked for 2 years till she graduated from high school, and then we decided to go to a college together. And you know what's crazy? It's like people love putting like bad thoughts in your head, like, oh, you know, you go to college, it's raps, right? And I'm like, why y'all can't just be happy for me, whatever? I should have listened to them motherfuckers. I should have listened. Now, no disrespect, because I don't want to throw shade at anyone. I'm not the type of person to have any animosity. I don't feel any like ill intent towards.
Better than me.
Yeah.
I hold grudges.
Because we went to college. I had my faults. You know, I'm a person that could admit my fault. Maybe those faults made her unattracted to me, but we did agree in the beginning of the relationship that if anyone felt a type of way and wasn't feeling the other person, that we would let that other person know. Now, she wasn't like she wasn't a woman of her word, because I could tell she wasn't vibing with me no more. Like, she wouldn't want to kiss me anymore. Like, she would make excuses not to like see me and shit. Like, she would get angry at every little thing I do.
Damn.
So I felt that, and around the time it was for like Thanksgiving break, she like I was feeling it more and more, and I went to have a talk with her. I'm like, look, are you not feeling this and whatnot? And then she was like dancing around it, and then I'm still madly in love with her, mind you. Like, I'm madly in love with her.
She beating around the bush, you got hard eyes.
Right, exactly. So, but I was so in love with her that I wanted to see her happy, regardless if it was with me or not.
You're a good man.
So I told her, I was like, I can tell you're not happy with this. And if you're not happy, I don't think it's fair that I'm the only one that gets like a good feeling off of this. Plus, we were arguing like every single day, and I was actually getting tired of the arguing. So I was like, as much as I love you, I don't think I could like do this. So I said we could take a break, right? Over the Thanksgiving break, and then when we come back, we could like rekindle stuff or like see where we stand, and then like move accordingly from there. So after we had that conversation in her dorm, I went to my dorm. Why I get back to my dorm and I go on Snapchat, and the first thing I see is her posting niggas ain't shit.
Trying to be the victim?
Yeah, so when she put that up, her friends is like hitting me up.
That's a few
like,
bitches. A few bitches that do that.
Like you fucked up, or like you ain't shit. And I told her, I was like, can you take that down, please? And then she's like, why? Do you not want people to know? And then I was like, what is there to know? Like you're lying, you know? Like it was like, why do you care about what other people think? What are you talking about? Like that really rubbed me the wrong way, and I was like, all right, whatever. So,
well, that's the game, you know. So what she did was she set you up to like the bag house, and then swipe up. What happened? She get some new dick, bro. It's treacherous out here. That's free game for y'all, bro. A lot of bitches is doing that, bro. A lot of bitches want you to hate the last nigga. Meanwhile, the nigga did nothing, bro.
Right, exactly. And it's like
they love when two niggas have beef with each other over her. And then the last nigga, you probably fuck with that nigga if it wasn't for this bitch. You probably be really cool with that nigga.
Exactly. And yeah, it was like, wow, so you was just looking for an excuse to make me look like the bad guy when the whole time I'm aching. Like, one, I'm hurt because I didn't want, I can hear your heart. Like, I didn't want to leave you. And then you making me seem like a bad guy. So now I'm like in the middle of being sad because I don't have you, and then hating your guts because you're moving like a bitch right now, right? So yeah, we broke up, and then I'm gonna go into the next part. Like that was just to give you guys background on this next part, right?
Copy.
So next semester. Oh, by the way, we was still fucking though. Because not to, but the dick do be bomb. You feel me? And I don't know if it was a thing. Actually, let me not gas myself. Let me not gas myself because I know people hate that shit.
This guy.
I don't know if it was a thing of like the dick was too good.
We gonna get comments like my dick better.
Right. Like, okay. Well, we're not here to compare dicks, but so like I don't know if it was a thing of like the dick too bomb or if it was a thing that she just didn't want to fuck another dude. Like she didn't want in her head to feel like a slut
type shit.
So
that's a lot of y'all. That's a lot of y'all.
Either way, I respected it. I was still getting my slaps in, so I couldn't really complain.
Hey.
But then when we came back for the second semester, she was like, "Yeah, we can't be doing this no more." And I was like, "All right," which is crazy because we had class with each other every single day because we did classes earlier on before we broke up. So I had to see her every day. And you know what's crazy? I would act nice to her. Like I wouldn't act flirtatious or anything, but she would give me the cold shoulder, and we would be sitting right next to each other. So it was like, anyway. So
I don't know her. What's the first initial of her name?
A
to this dick, bro. I'm not jacking you, bro. If I see you, bro.
I don't have no bad blood.
Nah, it's bad blood, bro. Why you doing that? Why you doing my mans like that, bro? You corny, bro. And I know somebody slapped and gave you a disease, bro. So probably. That's karma, nigga. How about that?
Probably.
Continue your story. I'm sorry, bro. I get emotional.
You know what? You a real one. I respect
my man's,
that.
bro. I'm not jacking that. Feel me?
I respect that.
My hand's a little clammy. It's a little high. Yeah.
It's all right. I know I get you a little nervous. Anyway, so
what's going on?
It's funny because if she does see this, she doesn't know this. And like the whole time, like, cause I was still talking to her. And,
FYTBT.
So in my second semester, I took geography because I was like majoring in biology. So I was just taking a whole bunch of science classes.
Right.
So I was in geography, and I went in and like I sat down the first class, and then I look across the room. There was this like fire shorty. Like she was so beautiful in the face. Mm-hmm. She didn't really have like a crazy body, which was reminding me with Would You Rather. Like she was like petite, but like her face was so beautiful. Like I didn't see that. I just saw her face. I was like, whatever, right? So I saw her across the room, and I was like, damn, she fire. But she way out of my league. You know when you see someone that you know you could not fuck with, you're like, fuck, whatever. So the next class, like I'm there. She wasn't there. She was running late, and the only seat available was right next to me, right?
That's fate.
Right? So I was like, I bet. So she sits next to me, and then she was like, oh my God, I'm so late. What did I miss? And I was like, nothing crazy. And I showed her, I was like, this is hand out the syllabus. I actually have an extra one here.
You better than me. I'd have backed my shit out. Like, here's what you missed, baby.
I went from going to geography to catching the case and going to jail.
Back your shit out, bro. Fuck
like,
it.
Yeah,
that's the move.
This what you missed, baby.
I was just kidding. I know a lot of y'all niggas agree with that. I was just kidding.
Yeah,
nah. I know some of y'all really. I was just kidding, bro. I'm not on y'all side. I was just kidding, bro.
Word. So I was like, you know, I showed her like a little small talk. I'm just gonna skim over all like the minor details. So I'll be here forever if I talk about the whole thing.
I'll be forever talking about her.
Hell no. Y'all listen to the end of the story. I cannot stand this bitch.
Go for it.
And she, you know, it's crazy. She was crazy. Mm-hmm. So she would probably see this and probably try to tarnish my name, but you can't do that. All right. So we so cool. Whatever. Boom, 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 boom. We talk at the end of the class. She was like, hey, what's your phone number? Just in case I get late again or I don't make it, I could get the notes from you, right? Right. And, you know, I'm thinking it's really just a friendly thing.
Yeah, all right.
Because, you know, when you grow up unconventionally attractive, like, you feel like everyone who's nice to you is just being nice to you. You know, like, you don't want to feel like, okay, this person's feeling me, because 9 times out of 10, they probably not feeling you.
Word. I hate being arrogant, like the arrogant nigga that be like, I always look stupid because I don't be trying to be like, oh yeah, this girl, she trying to fuck me, obvious. Like,
right. Like, I don't want to be one of those
like an arrogant nigga, right? Like, I try to be humble about it. So I just be like, okay, like whatever you say to me is what I'm taking at face value.
Word. Like you in public and a girl brushed past you, she's like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, she want me. Like, bro. No, she fucking don't. She didn't want to touch you. She's like, oh, she's trying to move past you, bro. You disgusting. Like she can't stand you. Like women hate that shit, bro.
You repulse her.
You're repulsive. You're
She didn't want to bump into you.
you're beneath her.
She bleached her skin after. Continue
Yeah.
with the girl.
So I gave her my phone number. I gave her my phone number. Mm-hmm. I didn't get her phone number back.
Right.
So in my head, I'm like, all right, I kind of fumbled the ball because like I really wanted to talk to her, but it is what it is. If she really wanted to talk to me, she texted me, right? So I think a week passed by, or
First message her titties.
Oh my goodness!
Tell me, come on, it has to be.
I mean, it wouldn't have been much to see, but like I said, really petite.
Damn.
She So then a few days later or a week later, whatever, it was like on the weekend, she texted me. She's like, hey, did you do this homework or whatever? And then I was like, yeah. And then I showed her. And then, boom, we texted. And it's on some friendly shit. And then she's like, hey, can I call you and talk about it? Like, cool. So we on like FaceTime just talking about it and shit. You know, everything was cool. The next class, she comes sits next to me again.
He backs it out. I know where this is going.
And then, like, we're like talking. We're like, oh, and she was from Missouri. So she had like a crazy Southern accent.
I know it wasn't the punchline, but I just think that's so funny. Because of all the shit we talk about people from the South.
Oh, yeah. No offense to any cool people from the South, but the majority of people that we've encountered have been fuckheads.
Dickheads.
But like, she's black, right? Mm-hmm. Because I'm not fucking no white person from the South.
Type shit.
So she had a cute ass accent. Like she had like one of the Southern Belle accents, and I was fucking with that.
I love that.
Weird. And then she was like, you know, like talking like, you know, maybe we should like catch a bite or something like that. I feel like the details here gets blurry because I just remember we went from just talking regularly to the very next conversation we had turned sexual. And we didn't even hang out outside of class.
Yeah, buddy.
Right? So it turned sexual. But here's the crazy part. She was really religious. She was like, oh, the things
I them girls.
She's like, the things I want to do to you, but like, I can't do it to you unless you're my boyfriend.
It be them girls, bro.
So
it beat them Catholic school girls.
They be the freakiest.
They be ready to go, bro.
Yeah,
holding the Bible in one hand, vibrator in the other. They be ready to go, bro.
That's crazy.
They be ready to go, bro.
Be like, I'm writing this dildo in the name of the Lord.
Word. Reading the Bible, but I should be soaked under, bro. Reading about Abraham and them, bro. Shit is crazy. I'm not making that up.
Ocean.
If you really trying to get some pussy today, bro, go to any church, wait outside, look for a girl. A girl by herself.
That is a crazy propaganda.
I bet you nah, it do sound like I'm trying
Do you want pussy? Go to a church.
It sounds like I'm trying to promote abduction.
That is crazy.
Wait till everybody else leave. I'm not.
No.
I'm trying to say church girls is whores. That's what I'm saying. Not all of them, but in my experience,
don't get where we about to get a whole bunch of comments saying Psalm 16:2. I shall not let your evil in, some crazy shit like that.
John 3:16.
Not all of us are like that. Those are only the lost ones or some stupid shit.
The
like
cool
that.
ones. The rest of y'all is fucking annoying, bro.
Anyway, so she was like, yeah, I want to do all of this freaky shit to you, but. Nah, and let me remind you, like, I'm the type of guy that I don't get attention like this. My very first girlfriend I had for like 3 years. And then right out of that relationship, I'm getting attention from another like dime piece. And I'm like, am I getting pranked right now, bro? like how did it go from like what's the homework to I will slobber your dick from the base up? Like
She gonna tell you come over, bring some money for weed, and rob you, bro.
Bro, so
If a girl tell you come over, make sure you bring some money for weed, she's gonna rob you, bro.
Yeah.
You're getting set up.
Yeah, you're gonna get line. She's gonna have her brothers waiting outside.
And you're getting fucked up.
So she was like, I wouldn't do it unless you're my boyfriend. Mm-hmm. And then I said, damn, I just came out of a relationship. I'm not trying to be in anything. So I 100% respect what you're trying to say. But if you want to continue this and like have this connection, I'm just letting you know I am not available. So if that's not something you're looking for, then it's not something we could continue pursuing. Shorty thought I was joking. Like I don't know how I delivered it made it seem like I was joking.
Just an LOL, okay, boyfriend.
Right. So she would continue saying freaky shit, And I'm like, so like, is this like a kink you have? Like you like tempting dudes? And then anyway, so like the weeks go by and we're still on like that cool shit. We're talking and everything. And I'm actually like feeling her. But emotionally, I'm not there because I'm still seeing my ex every single day.
Right.
And like in the slight chance that we get back together, I don't want to like do that.
Joe's problem was he was getting too much pussy, right? And so,
but not like. But now I'm in like. So even though I wanted her back, I'm like in the mode like I'm in college and I'm single. Like I'm trying to go crazy. You feel me? I'm trying to go wild, buck wild.
toxic.
So that's why I was like fucking with her. But then like she wasn't taking me saying I don't want to be your boyfriend as a serious thing. So we were still flirting, and then she was still like every now and then she would bring up, "Oh, I need you to be my boyfriend. I need you to meet my parents." All of this stuff, and I'm like, I can't do that. Like it's not like I was like, haha, lol, okay. Like I was every time she brought it up, I'd be like, nah.
Firm no.
Right, like I was letting her know.
No means no, ladies.
So then she said some freaky deaky shit, and then she was like, after class, I want to go to your dorm, cause she lived off campus, like she lived in the area. So like she was like, yeah, I want to go to your dorm. So I had a roommate. Shout out to Robert. He was a cool dude, but he was like a mega nerd. No offense, Robert. You know we still cool.
But you a loser. That's what he's saying.
So what I respected about Robert is that when I needed the room for some pussy, he was like, I bet I got you.
He wasn't doing nothing. He was building Legos. He had nothing else to do.
He was playing Destiny 2 on his PC. He was a PC master race.
Skedaddle, bro.
So I was like, yo, I got this girl coming over. Is it okay if I have the room? Because we might end up doing something. And he's like, yeah.
Surprising. Most nerds would be like, you have a girl? Can I hide under the bed?
Can I record? But he had to do homework, so he had to.
Of course he did.
Right.
Of course he did.
So we had the room, and then we was just listening to music, and we kissed. Right, it was cool. She had very soft lips. I was like, this is pretty awesome. Then I walk her to her next class. We kiss in front of everybody. Mind you, it's a big campus. But I see the same people every single day. So she kissed me in the middle of like where the cafeteria and the library, like the conjoining area.
The whole school know now.
Yeah. So she grabbed me and we make out, and I'm like, I felt like that man. But
she's devious.
What if someone here knows my ex and knows that I went out with my ex and tells her? Because then she would give me like an earful that I was not trying to hear.
Right.
And it would have ruined my chance of getting back with her.
Right.
So I was like, that's cool. And then like, I'm not gonna lie. You would think like something like that would make you be like, oh yeah, I feel more inclined to like actually being serious with her, but no, it made me feel the opposite. It made me feel like an empty black hole in my chest. And then I was like, damn, I don't know what I want to do. So then the next day comes, and then like, you know, we're still flirting or whatever, and then she comes back to my dorm. Now this time things get serious.
They're not just kissing.
So we making out in the bed, and I forgot the most important detail. She was saying all this freaky shit, and right before she came into my dorm, she was like, "Just to let you know, I'm a virgin, and I've never kissed anybody before you."
She lying, bro.
So
there's no way.
So here's the thing. I would have. That's what I thought. I was like, I thought you joking. Like,
yeah, right. Every girl's a virgin.
Actually, now that I think about it, when she told me that, I was like, why is this chick playing with me right now? I know she's not. Like, you look too good to never kiss someone and be a virgin. Like, okay, I can understand the virgin thing because you have morals, but to not kiss anybody.
Have morals.
But now that I remember when we were making out, as soft as her lips was, she was a terrible kisser. Like, it was like. And I'm trying to go.
Pause, but I feel you.
I'm trying to get in there, and she's like. So I'm like, damn, you wasn't lying. I'm in my head. I'm like, wow. So now I feel like
these Christian kisses.
Right. So now I'm like, dude, like if she's serious about being a virgin, and I take her virginity, and I don't be her boyfriend, like she is going to wild out. But I didn't give a fuck. I did not give a fuck at the moment.
That's my man right there.
So while we making out, I'm on top of her, you know, like a missionary type style. She takes off her shirt.
I've had sex. Yes.
She's she's in her bra, and like I'm feeling on her. I'm kissing on her neck and everything, and I feel mad heat just emit from down there. Like
them church girls. I'm telling you.
I was like, yo, I never experienced this before.
I'm telling you.
So like I'm like she's moaning, like she's getting wet and everything, and like I try to like start sliding her like bra, her panties off, and then she was like, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. So I was like, all right, I respect it.
I'd been scared. I'd be like,
Yeah, I was like, I respect it. She was like, but we could still make out. So we making out while I'm on top of her, and then my dick is rubbing against her. Down their area, and then like it's just mad heat being produced, and then she's like, I gotta go to my next class, and then, but before she left, she was like, I don't want to do this unless you're serious about being my boyfriend, and I looked her dead in the
dying.
I looked her dead in the eye. I was like, how many times do I gotta tell you, I don't want to be your boyfriend? I just got out of a relationship. I do not want to go back into a relationship right now.
Right.
Then that's when it finally clicked for her. She was like, oh, you weren't joking. And then she got dressed. She left. And I was like, you want me to walk? She said, no, I don't need you to walk me. I didn't see her in class for a whole week.
She was going through withdrawals in her room.
And I was trying to text her, and she was like ignoring me. And then she texted me, and she was like, I'm mad at you right now, and I'm looking for the right words to say, so I don't want to talk to you until I find the right words. And I'm like, I was like, in my head, the whole time, I was like telling her, I don't want to be your boyfriend because I don't want to be one of those dudes who lead you on, like promising, yeah, we're going to be together.
Somebody like
everything.
Me. I'll
right?
do that. I do. I have no shame. I do that. I do. Boyfriend is just a noun to me. This is just words. You can call me whatever you like. I'm Jay Sean. I am who I am. So
right. I was trying, but here's the thing. I was trying to avoid that because I was like, I don't want to seem like an asshole. Like I feel like for the most part, I'm a great person in terms of I care about other people's feelings.
Right.
So like one, I didn't want to hurt her feelings and lead her on, and two, I didn't want to be a fuck boy who's like, yeah, I'm your boyfriend, slap and be like, LOL, JK. Like I'm not trying to be like that. You feel me?
Nigga, he sneak dissing me right now. He sneak dissing me. He said, I'm not trying to be that, you know.
Nah, but then she finally comes to class, and she comes into class wearing like some fancy ass outfit. Mm-hmm. And then she sits away from me. Then after class, she pulls me, and then she was like, tomorrow I want to have a talk with you. And then I was like, okay. I don't, like, it was, when it's a serious situation, mm-hmm. like, I feel like I, like, laugh or, like, smile just to make things less tense.
Yeah.
She didn't like that. But she didn't tell me in that moment. She was like, okay. The next class, she was like, let's go for a walk. So we walk in, and then I was like, where you want to talk? And then she was like, we could go over there. And then she, like, as we're walking, I realized we're in the library. The library. She wanted to have a talk in the library. We sit down, and I'm like, all right, so tell me what's on your mind. In the library. Everybody's working on homework and shit. As loud as she could possibly say, nigga, you ain't shit. As loud as she possibly could say, nigga, you ain't shit. Just like that. And I was like, wow. So now I'm like, everyone's looking at me. I'm like, wow. I was like, I thought I was being a nice guy, and I was like, I might as well have just told you I was gonna be your boyfriend and just fuck. Like now I'm getting all of this shit and not even slap. So
and that's why I do what I do.
Yo,
I'll be damned if I'm in that situation.
Hey,
I don't get no pussy, and you about to violate me, and I'm not gonna get no pussy from none of these bitches in the library now. You played yourself. I'm your boyfriend. I fuck. You can tell everybody what you want to after that.
Dude, for the next 10 minutes straight, and like looking back, I'm like, I'm a fucking idiot for just sitting there and just taking that shit. Like I could have walked out. She was just telling me, you're a terrible person. You manipulated me. You used my body for your own gains. People are looking at me like you making it seem like I raped you. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. We just kissed. We only kissed and, like, did, like, a little bit of handsy stuff.
Niggas had a middle school relationship.
What? Like, bro, you say you used me. You used my body. You defiled my body. What are you talking about? Like, what are we talking about?
I don't know why you never went back to school.
Bro. So she was like saying all this crazy shit about how I did, like I used her body. Like you really would have thought I did a crime on her, bro.
Yo, I'm crying. I got a real tear coming out.
And like the whole time, like I don't know if you ever seen that meme, but like, it was like family court, divorce court with that one lady that's just like, I'm taking this shit. And now like when it was getting towards the end of the conversation, I was embarrassed and I was angry, but I couldn't stop laughing, right? So I didn't laugh at her face. Boy. I kept a straight face the whole time. I was just like, Like really listening to her, but in the back of my head, I'm like. So, at the end of the conversation, but she was like, "But I still want to be friends with you. I still think you're fucking hot, and I would still fuck the shit out you." I said, yeah, fuck that. Never in any lifetime. And I was like, can I go now? She said, yeah, you can go. And I left. And then as I'm walking out the library, I'm like cackling like the fucking Joker. Like, my tears is coming out my eyes because I'm so fucking angry. So
many emotions.
I was like, yeah. I was like, did that shit just fucking happen?
Boy,
in
she
that
said you
moment,
defiled my body. Her pastor told her to say that to you.
her pastor's the one who probably did it. She's trying to fucking like put that shit on me. She's projecting on me.
She went to confession. She was like, I feel so bad, and the pastor was like, no, it's his fault.
Right.
She was like, yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna give it to him
in front of the whole school.
Bro, and like that shit was so crazy because I got through like the one thing that pissed me off the most is that I went through all of that and I did not slap. Why did I do that? Why did I waste a couple weeks of my life just to get humiliated in front of
That's a rough one.
Possibly hundreds of people in a fucking library?
That's
bro.
a rough one. You know what? To make you feel better, I'm gonna match you.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna match you.
Please.
I got pussy though. I'm not gonna lie to you though. But I'm gonna match you. I have no story that can compare to you right there. But I'll do my best to match you.
Go ahead.
And then we get into the boyfriend. You said you have one boyfriend.
Yeah.
I have one too. So we'll match that. I was talking to this girl. I'm about 20 years old. Her name started with a G. My little girl G, whatever.
Where?
Pause. I gotta stop, bro.
My little girl
shorty,
G.
Little shorty G, right? And she had a baby. And so this is around the time I had just broken up with the girl I was telling you that I was into crystals that I hated.
Yeah.
I had just broken up with like maybe a week or less, right? I'm a nasty nigga. Bounce back time is impeccable. So talking to this girl, whatever, and I'm like, nothing crazy. She's like, oh, I just want to be friends. I'm like, cool, we can be friends. You want to hang out?
Right.
Cool, we hanging out. So we go to the mall, and we at the mall, and it's like a real regular hangout, but she kind of giving me like date vibes, right? So I'm trying to just go with the flow, whatever. I'm going with the flow. She's like, oh, you want to get something to eat? And I'm like, yeah, I got you. And I offer to pay for it just because I'm a gentleman. I just pay for shit whenever I got it, right? So I pay for whatever. She's like, wow, I've never been on a date where a guy pays for the food. I'm like, it's a date. Mind you, I met this girl maybe 2 days ago.
Right.
So 2 days to a date. Right? She's like, yeah. So I'm like, okay, this is a date now. Now I'm in date mode. Now I'm like, all right. Right. Now I'm trying to get a little smooth with it, whatever this, that, and the third. And at the end of the day, I'm ready to go home. I'm tired of talking to her. Right? Meanwhile, right, I'm talking to her, and she don't bring up her kid not one time. I knew she had a kid, but she don't bring up the kid. Okay. And that's only strange to me because I bring up my kid every day to everybody. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. At the time, I didn't have a kid though. So I'm talking to her, whatever. I'm like, okay, I gotta get back home. I gotta work in the morning. I lied. I just want to get out of there. So okay, we'll share an Uber, right? And then she orders the Uber, and then I'm like, oh, you need my address? She's like, no, I'll put it to my house, and then we'll get you one after. So I'm like, are you about to do something to me? I'm looking at her like, you about to do something to me? And so, boom, right? We get in the cab. We're talking regular. She's like, oh, I had a really nice day. I was like, yeah, this is probably the best day I've ever been on. I'm lying, obviously.
Cab.
I'm just a liar, manipulator. I'm all those words that he said. Everything he said, I'm all those.
Yeah, you're everything that I was accused of.
If she met me, if that girl would have met me, she'd have known a real fucking manipulator and user and abuser.
Oh, anyway. Abuser? All right.
That's crazy.
Let's not.
Emotional abuse, not, physical.
Yeah, because that's any better.
So we're talking in the cab, right? It was the best day I've ever been on. She's like, yeah, and she just kisses me. She says, yeah, and just jumps on my body and kisses me. Now, I have no problems with public affection, but if we in the cab, bro, and you're literally body on top of me, and the driver looking back like, nah, these niggas about to fuck up my car.
They getting it on back there.
So he's trying to get to where he's going fast, right? He's clearing his throat.
He's like, no.
Which kind of made me mad, because listen, bro, if I'm about to get top in the back of your car, like, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, clear your throat. Nigga, come out of here.
PTP.
So, right, boom. Out of nowhere, right? So she kisses me, we get to her house, and I leave it at that, because I'm not about to go upstairs and do all that. So I go home, I'm texting, I'm like, That was a great date. I didn't know it was a date though. Like I'm like, yeah, I didn't really know it was a date, but I'm glad that we went on one. You seem like a nice girl. You're man funny. You're funny. She was cool. She was funny. Right? She didn't come off as crazy. Mm-hmm. Then I start to realize why her baby father wasn't around. So it goes from we kissed to then you know how niggas do, right? We just be posting shit on Instagram, like on my story, like just trying to get my dick sucked. Who's available, right? Shit like that, like niggas post, and she slides up on everyone. Are you fucking serious right now? We just had a date and you're gonna post this? You know, I'm playing it off. I'm like, maybe that's for you, bro. I'm posting that so you can reply. Yeah. Obviously, I don't want nobody else. I'm dubbing anybody else to respond.
Right.
You know her.
Oh, you're so sweet. Aww. And then she's looking at her phone with a fucking knife in her hand. That's so sweet.
And so I start to realize she's crazy because, right, I would go on dates with other girls. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't tell. Like, I would just, if I'm talking to a girl and I go on a date with another girl, I'm just not responding.
You're not inclined to tell anybody. If you're not tied to anyone, you're just
exactly,
you know, testing shit out.
I didn't want to, so I'm going on a date with another girl. She's blowing up my phone. I'm like, sorry, I was sleeping. She did not buy that shit. She's like, okay, stop over here before you go home. I stopped over there. Beating on me, bro. Like I'm talking about punching in my chest. Are you fucking serious? Da, da, da. Now I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret, bro. I fake like all that shit. So she was doing that shit to me. She blowing me up in the hallway.
Hey, kinky.
I'm like, nah, we could fuck right here in the hallway. We really trying to get it on. So, long story short, we fucked that night, right? Because I'm
not gonna lie. I'm on the same boat. I fucking love that aggressive shit, bro. That shit turned me on.
Okay, oh boy. So, right, we got it on that night, right? And so she was smooth with it because she had an apartment with her parents, right? Mm-hmm. And then her father was a super for this building. Right. So it was a vacant apartment next door. So that's where we were fucking a vacant apartment. Because her daughter was in the other house.
Yeah.
And her family, right? She's living in my head. So, right, we in a vacant apartment. We getting it on, right? And this goes on for a while. But it starts, every day starts to get more and more crazy. Right. Right? And so I start to realize, like, I'm really not trying to do this. Like, this is kind of crazy. Right. So, long story short, one day I come over, and she's like, I put you down as my daughter's emergency contact for, like, you know, if anything.
Off of, like, what, 2 links?
Now, by this point, probably like 6 or 7 links.
Oh, okay. But that's still crazy,
you should never put me as your daughter's emergency contact for anything. Never, not one time should you do that, because that's fucking crazy. So she's by the way, there's no ill feelings with the girl, right? She cool. We cool to this day. If you see this, please, there's no beef. I just think it's a funny story. Please, please, please.
Yeah. Plus, we didn't say your name, so no one else knows.
So she's like, yeah, I put you down as her emergency contact. And then later that day, we take her daughter to go get her ears pierced. Mm-hmm. And she's like, the lady is piercing her ears. Yeah. And she's like, she asked the girl, she's like, oh, you want to hold her hand? And she's like, she's like, no, I'll let her dad do it. And it's talking about me. Do you know I'm not this little girl's dad?
Nah, this sounds like a fucking Get Out scenario.
Do you know I'm not this little girl's dad, bro? And so, with that being said, right, at that point, I'm like, all right, it's time to get out of here.
Involuntarily became a stepdad.
We've been talking for like a month. I'm like, all right, I'm in too deep. We're in too deep. Word. And so, boom, right? By this point, we at the point where, like, I'm in too deep, and at this point, I'm lying for no reason. I'm like, I bought your daughter a gift for Christmas. Can't wait to give it to her. And I lied. I didn't buy her nothing. I wasn't even thinking about it. Her birthday was around the corner. I was like, I got her a birthday gift and a Christmas gift. I did none of that. And so, one day, I think I picked the smallest thing. Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of this. Like, I can't do this no more. We got to take a break.
Right. Like, just was looking for the illest excuse.
Boy, did I unleash something different. She would be like, okay, that's fine. We could just be friends. And then show up at my mom's house, bro, in front of my mom's door. And, like, she knew my mom worked the night, so she would just come in. Like, so my mom used to, not anymore, but she used to live in this place where, like, she ain't locked the door ever. Because the way to get into the building, and there's only 3 people in the building. Yeah. Like, the way to get into the building, there was no reason to lock our door. So she just wouldn't, right? Right. Well, one day I'm playing the game with my mans, right? We all playing the game. I'm laughing and shit. I hear a click, click. I'm like, what's good, Mom? I look back.
Guess who?
It's not my mother, bro. It's not my mother, bro. She come in, she's like, we just need to talk. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? No announcement. No, I'm on my way. No, we need to talk. Text message. Right. Probably didn't talk since 2 o'clock that day. What if I had a bitch there?
Nah, that would have been crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, all my bitches get it on. So if one of my bitches ever wanted to fight my other bitch, that'd be a good fight, cause all my bitches know how to get it on. I never seen one. Nah, I probably talked to a few girls, but I don't know not one girl that can't get it on. So right, she's in there like, we need to talk. I'm like, bro, you cannot be showing up like this, that, and the third.
Right.
And long story short, I did it, but not before. I got to really black on this girl like crazy. And then for whatever reason, the only reason she left me alone is because I got another girlfriend and I started posting her. And then that's a whole different story. But to match your story, I also had a crazy girl who would blow me up. Difference is, I like that. That shit.
Nah, word. Yo, who's a known director that makes fucking shit like this?
What do you mean?
Like movies, like the way you just described this. Who makes movies the way you described that story just now? Anyway, I better not see no Quentin Tarantino, no Tyler Perry. no Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry's the type to make a movie like that. I better not see Tyler Perry trying to take this story and turn it into a movie. This is officially copyrighted, trademarked by the Fuck Is You Talking About podcast. That sounds like something that you would see in a fucking movie. Just like,
it's crazy. And I wish I could go into detail with y'all, but first, I don't want to out this girl. Because I told the story, but all jokes aside, I don't want to out this girl. She's a real nice girl. She's a quality girl. She's cool. She's funny. She's all those things. So, no disrespect to her. She's mad cool. And
what if she came into your house and did you like DDG? With the camera!
She probably watched me sleep at some point, bro, in my mother's house, bro.
You don't want me?
It's not that I didn't want you. I didn't want to be a stepdad, bro. I wasn't ready for that, bro. And it's funny enough, I became a dad.
Like I wasn't ready for a stepdad. I wanted to be an actual pops.
I became a dad probably like a year after that, bro. That's so funny to think about.
I mean, a lot changes in a year and a half. You're a totally different person. So that being said, we both have like crazy things. But like, what is genuinely the type of girl that you like to pursue or that you feel like you attract most? Let's do it. What do you, the type of girl you like and then the type of girl you attract?
Or because those really are two different girls. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. So my like typical girl, right? The girl that I go for the most.
Yeah.
I like a thug girl, bro. A thug.
Okay,
I'm gonna stop throwing the word bitch around like a hate maker because I've been throwing that around no episode.
Yeah.
I like a thug. I like not like a ghetto girl, like a OD ghetto girl, but girl got a little, like a little thug to her, bro. I'm fake from New York, bro. I like a girl with a little thug to her. Not a girl who's like outside all day, but that can be outside, right? Like could be outside with me. I love that.
I feel that.
I can't really be with no tall girls, bro. Like 5'6", 5'7", the max I could do for you, bro.
Right.
I can't be doing no 6 foot. Cause you wasting your time with me, bro. You should have been in the A. You wasting your time with me. And
the Lakers need a center.
Yeah, that ass though, bro. And I'm gonna walk up to you, pick me up, baby, pick me up. I'm not short, but you gonna have to pick me up if you're taller than me.
Right.
What else? I like a girl who's smart. I like a smart girl. I'm not all just about ass and titties, but you gotta have some ass, gotta have some titties.
Right.
I like a smart girl, somebody I could talk to and conversate with. And I think the most important thing for me and a girl is just someone I could be a friend with, bro. Like somebody who I could be like cool with, actually, like
100%.
play video games with.
That's big.
With.
That was something I didn't have in my first relationship that I have now that I was like, wow, that's probably why this shit didn't work out. Because I'm not going to lie, like, maybe it was just because it was my first serious relationship, but after a while, I was like, yo, can you go home? I'm trying to play, going to game with the boys.
There has to be some level of, like, friendship there,
Yeah, exactly.
And also, fat ass, bro. Like,
yeah.
Give me something. I don't want anything crazy where it's like, it make me like you throwing it back and I'm thinking,
Yeah.
But I need a little something to grab, bro. So
right.
I need a little ass on me and then on her, not on me. Pause.
Okay, Drake.
Shoot myself in the foot.
Fucking taking a mirror selfie. Counting the money for fun.
Just get into your girl, man. What the fuck?
Counting the money for fun. All right, so that's your dream type, right? Those are the type you like to pursue. Now, what are the type that try to pursue you?
Type that tries to pursue me?
Yeah.
Bro, I always get the crystal girls, bro. I don't know what in the crystal is telling y'all to talk to me, but I don't really want to talk to y'all, bro.
Don't listen to that shit.
And it's not that right. It's not that like I don't like y'all. Y'all cool and whatever, but like it's always the crystal girls. Yeah. It's always some anime girls be trying to jack me.
Yeah.
Not like the sexy anime girls.
Where?
The SS Sniper
the
Wolves and whatnot.
girls.
What else do I attract? Craziness, bro. And I like it to a degree, but some of y'all, bro.
Yeah, there's like a threshold.
Y'all gotta figure something out, bro. Like, hit up a therapist or something, bro. Y'all coming to me with these problems. Hit up a professional.
Or
bro.
having a professional to talk to is very important in life. I see.
And Spanish girls love me, but I love Spanish girls. I wish I attracted more black girls, bro. I love me a black girl, but they don't love me back, bro.
I feel that.
They don't love me. Why they don't love me, bro? I love y'all, bro. I'm black too.
I feel that.
Y'all know that.
100%. All right, so I don't have a type. I genuinely don't have a type. I will literally. No, listen. I'll tell you what I love.
That sounds crazy. I don't have a type. I'll fuck anything.
I'll fuck anything that walks. Nah. I don't discriminate. I should say I don't discriminate. But my I love black girls so much, and it's funny. Like, so I'm an Afro Latino, right? I'm Puerto Rican and I'm black on both sides of my family, but it's mostly on my dad's side. Like my dad, I got 50% from my dad. I got like another like 20% from my mom's side.
Right.
So like I'm like the most even blend of what a Puerto Rican Boricua is, which is like 30% Spaniard, 30% indigenous, like Native American, and 30% African, right? So I got a perfect like 30 all around, right? 33. So I'm not the darkest, obviously. I'm not super dark, but
darker than me.
My dad, I get my pigment from my dad's side. My dad's side, they're all like darker complexion. My mom's side is all white as fuck. Like they're like them Europeans. They're
the conquistadors and the natives.
Exactly. They're the ones that raped my African ancestors. Yes.
Horrible.
So my dad, like I love my dad. There was a point in time he wasn't in my life. So like around like the age of 3, he left my mom. So I was mostly on my mom's side of the family, right?
Right.
Growing up on my mom's side of the family, they're all like whites. And I used to always face discrimination in my own family. Like they used to always make fun of me just for being a little darker, right? And that's why I don't fuck with them to this day. Like I don't talk to any. It's funny. The only people I consider my family are my bros, because I don't hang out with my family. There's probably like 2 cousins that I'm like really cool with, but like most of my like outside family I really don't. So with that being said, I'm not even the darkest person in the room, but they always made fun of me for having darker skin. They used to always like call me names and stuff like that. Now, I learned to turn that. One thing you learn about me is I turn any type of discrimination and I turn it into like something that I'm proud of. Because I had the same thing. Like when I first started making music, I was a part of a group called the Great Lames. I'm not gonna talk about that because that's like a moment that's passed in time.
Right.
But it was because in high school, there was a group chat that they had all the seniors in. And one dude did some weird ass shit. He like put a dick pic up in there, and they deleted everyone from the chat that was associated with my friend group because he was a weirdo. And I'm like, why y'all took us out the chat? It's like, oh, cause that's one of your friends. It's like, well, y'all some lame ass niggas, right? And I was like, all right. So the one thing about me is like I stay firm in who I am, and I use it. I use any type of discrimination or.
What a crazy tactic! I'm gonna get some bitches on my dick. Let me send this to the high school group chat.
Right, yo, weirdo.
That's a crazy tactic, bro.
It's a crazy fucking like cutaway from the what I'm talking about. Anyway, growing up, because of how taboo my family made it seem to be darker complexion, I just naturally gravitated towards black girls or like just girls with darker skin complexion.
Right. And they beautiful. They just
they're so gorgeous. Black women, if you're seeing this, you're probably the best thing that's ever been put on this planet. I'm not gonna lie.
Women in general, y'all all beautiful.
Yeah, women in general, but I'm not gonna lie. I made a whole song called Ebony, and it's a whole song dedicated to black women. I haven't released it yet. I will release it for you. This is for all the beautiful black women out there. You're appreciated. You're loved, even if it doesn't seem that way.
We love y'all.
Yes, we love y'all. So I love me a black woman.
Amen.
I'm more of an ass man than a titty man.
I think
you don't even have to have any titties as long as you have a fat ass. Whew, right? So that's my type. Love black women. Love me a fat ass. You don't have to have titties. Beautiful face is always a plus. But what really matters to me is obviously the personality, because I've talked to and I've been with, obviously from the stories, very attractive women and every single right, like facial or body wise. But a lot of them didn't have the personality that matched that. They were crazy or like they were fucking whatever. So
Victims.
For me, I was the victim.
Nah, that's not what she said. That's not her story. We'd have to go to court and settle that out.
Word. So yeah, so for personality, like you said, I have to be able to, you have to be my best friend. I have to be able to do not everything with you because, you know, obviously everyone has their own personality and like interests and things they like. But like being able to play video games with you, being able to talk about all the nerdy, like being able to nerd out with you and then having a serious conversation at the same time is a huge plus. So yeah, you know, for all the people out there, you know, looking for people, just stay true to yourself. Don't be annoying. Don't be toxic. Because that is not good. Like, you know, that's my type. What I explained, the type that gravitates towards me. I mean, it's not that different. You just sprinkle in
the crazy,
yeah. Because they would either be A, very attractive, or B, have like good personality, not that attractive. And yeah, you know, me personally, like I said, I'm not picky. I don't discriminate.
He's not. I've seen his exes and I've seen his current girlfriend. They look vastly different.
Yeah. So like, but you know what's so crazy? Like every single girl I've actually dated, like not fucked around with, has been black women. So black women, you up 100 points on my scoreboard.
Amen. And all my girlfriends look the same. But I will say this to add on to what he said. My baby mother is my best friend in the whole world. I love her to death. I talk a lot of shit in this show. I say a lot of stupid shit. That's my dog, though, ride or die. And I'm going to stick beside her.
Yes, sir.
Let us know your type in the comments. You got what's y'all type, what y'all like.
What's y'all type? What they attract?
Y'all like ugly girls. Don't be afraid to say it, bro. That's your type, bro. We gonna make fun of you, but it is what it is.
Word. Once we get a little bit like bigger following, more people engaging with us, we're gonna like read y'all comments, implement it in our segments. So if you're trying to be a part of a future episode,
we want to talk to y'all, bro.
Exactly.
Want to hear about y'all?
Comment. Do not be afraid to comment.
Holla at us, baby. We out of here.
Yes,
Fuck is you talking about? Episode 4
podcast. Bada bing, bada boom. I was trying to flip this shit and it didn't fucking flip.
On the court, fuck a sideline, I'ma drive. I'm in the paint, find me in the night, brothers got up by my side. Pick up the pace, run it back, talk shit, then we gon' slide. I'm in your face, plead the fifth, put this shit on side, yeah, going insane.